country. There's gold in them hills and I'm gonna find it. It's a sight to see, you can't believe how the color of gold makes you lose control. Well, there's gold in them hills and I've got the fever.
Well, welcome to Gold Fever Adventures. I'm Jack Tucker. I'm out here in the Harquahala Mountains today. Going to be doing me a little bit of metal detecting. But the thing of it is, which detector should you be using? There's a lot of different detectors out there. Let me show you some of the detectors that I have. I've collected a couple different detectors over the years, from Mine Labs to Fishers to there's some old Whites, Garrett's. But let's talk about just a couple of these detectors. You basically have a VLF and a PI. VLF is very low frequencies. They run somewhere basically around 17 to maybe 50 kilohertz, somewhere around in there. And they're decent for gold. There's some different machines like that. But, PIs, pulse induction machines. They penetrate the ground. They go through punch through some of that mineralization, and they kind of get rid of a lot of your hot rocks, where your VLF's going to pick up all of them hot rocks. Some of these machines are older machines that I really don't use anymore, but I have them. You know, the Mine Lab Eureka was a decent machine that ran on 3 different frequencies. That was the test unit. The Fishers, the Gold Bug Whites, old Gold Bug Whites out of business still though. You know, your Mine Lab Gold Monster, the White 7000, or the Mine Lab 7000, your Equinoxes, your Fisher Gold Bug Pro, Gold Bug 2, and of course the Mine Lab 6000. A couple of the machines that are similar, like your Gold Bug 2 and your Gold Monster, are pretty close to the same machine right there. The Gold Bug 2 runs at a higher kilowatts there, so it's a little more sensitive to shallower and smaller targets closer to the surface. The Gold Bug, or the Mine Lab Gold Monster, is easier to operate, turn on, and basically go. Your Gold Bug 2 has a little more functions on it. You can tune out, fine-tune some of the stuff, but it's more of a learning curve on there. This 7000, I've added this extra coral on here. That picks up FM radio stations in case I don't find any gold. But swinging this detector all day, you know what that's like? Why don't you pick this brick up and carry this brick out with you all day long. And see how long you can swing that brick. So right now, my go-to machine is going to be the Mine Lab, the 6000. It's pulse induction. One thing about Mine Lab detectors, though, I think that they really are overpriced. You know, they're not made in the United States. They're made back there and wherever else, but they're not made in the United States. Their soil is different than ours. Their ground is different than ours. Their atmosphere is different than ours. They do work over here, but yes, they are overpriced machine. I have heard that Fisher is going to be coming out with a pulse induction this year, and it's going to have discrimination on it. So it'll discriminate iron, and it will also have a target ID on it. Now that is going to be a game changer. That's the only one that I know that will have that on there. And so I've heard the price will be somewhere around $2,000 to $3,000. So if you're thinking about a PI machine, you might just want to wait a little bit and check out that new Fisher that's going to be coming out sometime this year, 2022. I hear that it should be coming out soon, because I can't wait to get my hands on one of those bad boys. So this is the area I'm going to be detecting out, and we'll see what we find. Like I said, I'm going to be using this 6000 just because it's lightweight. It doesn't weigh a lot. I'm going to be using the headphones just because it's a little windy out here today. So I'm going to be using the wireless headphones. I do have the 17-inch coral I have put on there, so I can cover more ground and maybe get a little bit of depth. But let me get this suited up, and I'm going to go walking. If I find anything good, I'll be sure to let you know. Okay, on this here 6000, you turn on the machine, hold that about 6 inches off the ground, let us do its this thing here. Okay, that's done. It's going to get real noisy here now. There we go. Okay. Huh. There's a target right there, huh? Amazing. Then you got your ground. Here's your mineralization. You got normal ground, difficult ground. This here is auto, so I'm going to hunt in auto mode. There's not a threshold when you're in auto mode. If you take it up to, sometimes I hunt the 2 o'clock position, you get a threshold. But if you press your noise cancellation button, you can get rid of that threshold. Actually, you press your discrimination or your mineralization button. Hold that down for a few seconds and your threshold goes away. But for now, what I'm going to hunt in is, there's full auto. I'm going to back it off once. And throughout the day, it'll start to get noisy on you. You have to keep pushing your mineralization button or your noise cancellation button. Now I got to pair this with the speakers or with my headphones, and that's over here. You push that there in, turn your headphones on. So I'll pair this up and I'll start to swing, like I say. If I find anything good, I'll let you know. Here's your famous trumpet plants. Desert trumpet plants that grow in mineralization, highly mineralized ground. I just want to show you how sensitive this is. Look at that. Little piece of wire, that was down about 3 inches down. Sometimes pinpointers help to locate the target, especially when you're using these bigger corals. They're harder to find that middle little sweet spot. So pinpointers will help if it's a larger target. It's always cool when you get down to the last little few rocks left and all of a sudden hidden in there is a 22 shell. Sometimes when you get a target and you go over it, it's hard to hear it, but if you shake the scoop, it brings that heavy piece down to the bottom down there so you can better hear it. It gets louder. That was just a piece of iron. I had already pulled it out. But so there's Chris. Chris is out doing detecting. He's taking a break. And there's Greg. Greg's the one finding all the gold lately. He found that, what was that, a big ass 2-grammer the other day?
Yeah, 2 grams.
Yeah, that was a pretty one.
And then that other rock is 7.5 grams altogether.
Man, look at that.
Maybe 100 pieces of gold in it.
Yeah, Greg's been finding all the gold so far, but yeah. So we're just taking a break right now. Just enjoying the good old Arizona sunshine. You know, a while back I did this little video that went out in the desert and get out there, do a little detecting, and realized I forgot my pick and my little scoop. Didn't have a little jar to put anything in. Well, this smart-ass Greg, you know what he did? Brought this jar over to me. Nugget hunting jar. He told me I can put my scoop and everything in there to make sure I don't lose anything. So, you know, there's one in every crowd, ain't there? Well, he wants me to fill this full of nuggets, so I got to get busy. So, okay, off to work I go. All right, I just switched over to the 11-inch coil. I'm going to try hunting with that for a while, just the 11-inch. Well, made it back here to the truck. Didn't find any gold, but let me show you what all I found. Let's see. Bullets, 22 shell, wires, old church key. That's kind of old, huh? Pieces of stuff that rang up. I don't know if there's anything in it. Wires, little BBs, nail things, little nails, a couple little nails. Those are always kind of cool when you find those little dinky nails, like probably dry wash nails or shoe tack nails. But look at that. Look at that right there. You know what that is? A lot of times people don't detect up under the bushes. They kind of walk by and they don't get up under the bushes. So get up under the bushes to do some detecting. That's heavy duty. That's heavy duty. That is heavy duty. That's a meteor. Whoa, that's a meteor. That's a meteor. Found a meteorite. Hoo-hoo. That's strong. Pretty. Well, so there's all my trash. I just got to walk around now and plant this stuff here. Put some over here. Put some in here. Put some over here. Put some over there. Put some back over here. Just keep dropping all my trash everywhere here. No, I didn't, so don't go yelling at me. It's all still there. Well, damn, didn't find no gold today. Don't always find gold. I sometimes get disappointed when I don't find any gold, but I think I found that meteorite. I think that is a meteorite, so that's kind of cool. You never know where those space rocks came into outer space and landed in here, you know. But I'll have to further check that. I can grind that and see if that is a meteorite. Chop a little piece off of that, you know. But anyways, so I'm going to head back home. Got to use the detectors, got to play around, and had a little fun. Got out here anyways, got some exercise and swung around. So hey, until our paths cross again, thank you guys for watching. Take care of yourself.
I've been living and loving, paying the bills, keeping things real, man, you know the deal. But when it's time for me to unwind, I gotta go someplace where the sun can shine, and there ain't no better place than out in the country. There's gold in them hills, and I'm gonna find it. It's a sight to see. You can't believe how the color of gold makes you lose control. Well, there's gold in them hills, and I've got the fever. And there ain't no other place that I'd rather be. My friends come down and enjoy hanging out, and the kids are knee deep in the sand by the creek. Yeah, we're chasing the dog, let's put another log on the fire. There's times like these that make it all worth the while to me. There's gold in them hills, and I'm gonna find it. It's a sight to see. You can't believe how the color of gold makes you lose control. Well, there's gold in them hills, and I've got the fever. And there ain't no other place that I'd rather be. When the night comes down, we're all sitting around, playing guitars under the stars, singing about the nugget I've been dreaming about. And I say even the picture of it weighed 5 pounds, and it's right under the next rock, I do believe. There's gold in them hills, and I'm gonna find it. It's a sight to see. You can't believe